not do this? But why not? Why not do X-Wing on Friday? Tommy from the X-Wing virtual tournaments has reached out a couple of times and asked, when the various streamers are free to stream his events games, and I am like, you know what? Screw it. Let's do it. Let's just start streaming a little earlier. So, 8 o'clock tonight, we're streaming X-Wing. This will be fun. This is quite a matchup, and I swear, I promise, I did not tell Tommy to play this list. He did it for me, which is just flattery in the sincerest form. Sound check, you should hear me. You should hear me just fine. I have signal on my end. So Tommy on the left here, Megasilver, is playing a Nave Squadron Escort, an E-Wing at I2, Targeting Synchronizer, FCS, and R3 Astromech. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Bandit Squadron Pilot Initiative 1 Z95s with ion missiles. Okay. And then on the other side here, we have a list that probably doesn't love this matchup. But I always admire when we get Republic. So Republic's just fun to watch. I always enjoy it. We got Hawk in the Lat gunship with 5s, Ghost Company, and Clone Commander Cody. That's 2 crew slots filled up there and a gunner. Lots of tokens being passed out. Clone Commander Cody passing the strain if the attack doesn't hit. And then we have Wolf, get that reroll at the front, extra attack die out the back to get the reroll back. Shaq T with Compassion and Predator. And then another ARC 170, 104th Battalion with nothing. So we have a lot of stuff that doesn't want to be ionized. We have 3 medium-based ships and a small. And we have a ton of ion missiles. Let me check on why Spotify is not playing out of my computer. Apologize, guys. Because I have music playing. It might be... No. Very weird. Okay. Huh, that's really strange. 1 second, guys. Sorry. I'm going to open up the betting early, though. So while I figure out why my computer hates me, I will open up betting here. So who will win? We have the Rebels on the left. And we have the Republic on the right. If you don't know how many credits you have, you can do exclamation point credits, or you can just do all. You can bet 10,000 of your credits, or as much as you have, really. That's how that works. And now let's see about my sound. Oh, because it's not... So, speakers. Here we go. There we go, and I get my TTS audio back. There we go. Get that epic music playing. Cool. How is everyone doing tonight? You guys ready for the weekend? Ready to do this thing? They are playing Road Rules, by the way, so if you guys are wondering what XVT is, stands for X-Wing Virtual Tournaments. Megasilver is the one that heads it up. It's actually divided. We have tournaments or online, one game or one round a week style virtual tournaments for Vassal and Tabletop Simulator. Of course, we're doing the TTS first round of Season 16. Today, you'll see Season 16 in the top left on the map there. So Tommy sent me a list of the pilots that the players submitted. He's basically, there's a caveat with Tommy's league, in that, or tournament rather. I call it a league because we do our league with a similar kind of format or structure, where each player had to submit a pilot between Initiative 1 and 6, a named pilot, and they each player playing in their games must pick one of those pilots and then can list build freely after that. So looks like it doesn't have to be oh yeah, so we have, I'll just give some call outs here because there's a ton of names on here, but Wedge made a few. We had Jango Fett on there, Kylo Ren in the Silencer. People just want to play the good stuff. What's the weirdest thing that I see on this list? Yoda's on there. Bastion's on there. He's not bad, though. Torkel Mux, he got an Academy pilot. DGS 047. Honestly, none of this is too janky. Black Sun Assassin. Major Vendor. I mean, yeah, this is definitely a list of pilots that you could build a good list around. So it goes, everyone has to put in 6 pilots from initiative 1 to 6. We're getting our placement set up here. We'll get going here in a moment. And if you guys want to check out the XVT Discord, you can do !XVT as so. Tommy has a Patreon as well. He does a lot of like in-person photography, like or miniature photography, and makes pilot cards, double-sided cards with his photos. It'd be pretty cool. So I definitely check that out if you're interested in, if you like the miniature photography kind of stuff. Take a gander at his Patreon as well. We have a first time Arietta Victa. That's a great name, by the way. Betting everything except first time here. So I don't know if you have any points yet. If you even watch this for 15 minutes, you'll get some credits. What's up, Scott? I'm gonna be playing Deslin here after the stream. Probably gonna get wrecked, but hey, we're both around the same in our league right now, same part of the ladder, so I've played well enough, I guess. Yeah, you just need some to watch for a little bit to be able to bet. If you've never watched our stream before, you will not have credits. It's just how it works. Let me give a arc indicator, the bow tie arc indicator, but don't worry, you will get your credits here soon. There we go. All right. That's a pretty cool paint job. Let's take a look at that real quick. Nice. It's pretty sweet. Good old Hawk. Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of people expect this Z95 Swarm to do well. First player for the start of the game is going to be TheManchiken, and then road rules, we'll see how often it switches over to Tommy. In terms of initiative overlap, does it really even matter? So we have Shock T, there's all 4s, so there's no overlap. So it doesn't matter. I don't even know if they should roll their dice anymore, to be honest. They're also playing with a round counter as well. So it's 75 minutes or 12 rounds, whichever one comes first. These are not my rules. I'm just happy to be here streaming X-Wing tonight. Why not? Overlap on 2s. Where's the... Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. There is a 104th Battalion pilot out there, so they will be rolling their dice. I looked at that and squinted and thought it was a 4. I apologize. Let me see if I can make that initiative number a little bit bigger here. You guys are just tuning in. Bet on player 2. Come on. Only one person thinks that the Republic's going to take it. That person, if the Manchiken wins, that's a lot of moolah coming to you, my friend. Let me see if I can change the ship name size. I think is what I need to. But unfortunately, I can't go that high. Do 1.3 maybe. That's not. That's way too big. Sorry, guys. 1.3. Doesn't let me. So again, guys, if you haven't been here before, it'll take a moment before you start getting credits, just because the longer you watch, the more credits you get. So if it doesn't let you bet, it's just because you haven't gotten credits yet. So, but we'll get you some credits. Let's see, is there anything else I could do to try to make the initiative number a little bit bigger? Ship upgrades, ship stats, maybe ship stats. No. Pilot initiative. On the ship icon. Alright, let's do it. They're ready to go. Alright, still time to bet. Here we go. We're starting that timer, starting that round counter. And timer is started. And we are ready to go. Happy Friday, happy X-Wing Day. Every day is X-Wing Day. Petition to make that a holiday, X-Wing Day. If I'm president, vote for me. If I run for president, I will certainly try to make that happen. There we go. We can see the numbers better now. Much clearer. Cool. So the Z95 is setting up at the top, just going shooting straight the two forwards, but not a pure formation that you see they're kind of threading between the gas clouds. So he's splitting them up a bit between that that gas cloud. Tommy just wants to joust. That's all he wants. And targeting synchronizer is with the E-wing is really good because they get the locks early. As long as that ship is at range 1 to 2 of you, those ships can ignore the lock or focus requirement for their special attacks, aka the ion missiles. It's pretty darn good. Let's review it again. Yeah, well, a friendly ship at range 1 to 2 performs an attack against a target you have locked. That ship ignores the target lock attack requirement. So, correction, not focus, just the lock requirement. Put on my trusted UV glasses, folks. If you're on the computer a lot and you don't have one of these, I recommend getting them. Lots of blue light coming from your monitors. Feel that eye strain. A lot of strain tokens on your eyes, so gotta. it just makes it a lot easier for me to stay on my computer. And here we go. We have Wolf down at the bottom. 104th is just going through the middle there. Fire Convergence is going to be really strong with this list. Basically free locks for other ships. Just 2 charges that cover 1 a turn. And let me review the crew that we have for Hawk. So, 5s, after you perform an attack that missed that the defender's initiative is equal to or greater than your initiative, place 1 evade or focus token on this card. That's not going to happen. They're all initiative 2s. This is equal to or greater than your initiative. So that 5s is kind of a blank card. Ghost Company, after you perform a primary attack, if you are focused, you perform a bonus arc indicator attack. Gets a ship you have not attacked this round as a bonus attack. Okay, and then Clone Commander Cody, of course. Why perform an attack that missed if 1 or more hit or crit results were neutralized. The defender gains 1 strain token. So we got Z95s and Friend versus Wolf, 104th Battalion, Shock T, and Hawk. Shock T is going to let people keep their tokens as well. So this is actually a surprisingly defensive list because of her in it. The Ada is in a weird spot in X-Wing, just because it can be really fragile. And that you don't get a lot of offensive output. So people were leaning really heavily into Shock T because of her ability to provide a very good defensive bonus to the list that she is a part of. Keeping those tokens around is pretty good. So let me check on the betting right now. All right, so still just a few bets out there. Let's get a couple more if we can. I know there are a few loyalist volunteers of 312 that are in the chat right now. But still 3 bets for Tommy on the left and a couple for TheManchiken on the right. I think I'm gonna bet on Republic here. Exclamation point bet 2, and then let's do 10,000. There we go. The arc slot only have 1 defensive die. Yeah, I personally just can't fly 1 agility ships. Here we go with the road roll. And there is a crit result, so Tommy becomes first player. Z95s are going to be moving first, shooting first. At least when it comes to the 104th Battalion pilot. Everything else is going to shoot before them. Yeah, I don't really know. The Hawk doesn't really feel useful in this matchup. Except for Fire Convergence. But the Lat is expensive, and it's really tanky. It's 10 hit points. It's got that 8 hull. It's a lot to chew through. But it also just doesn't do a lot of damage itself. It's pretty much purely a support ship, which is weird to me because it's a gunship. It probably belongs in a more scarier sense, like just being more offensive than it is right now. I know that multi-missile pods is something that they kind of put out there for the lat to be able to deal more damage, but nobody uses them. I've never played a game against multi-missile pods. And I don't know when I will. Here we go, banking in. This is the right, you know, it's the right call, obviously, because he's taking a barrel roll, though. I'm gonna go all the way back. Because Manchiken's list can only go straight into those arcs or bank in and joust. So this is exactly what Tommy wants to do. These are red barrel rolls. They're all going to be stressed. Z95 dial is not known for being very good. That's why they're so cheap. Let's see. I think exclamation point, add points. Can do crispy 2020. And then 500. I think that's the order. There you go. Now you have credits. Who else doesn't have credits? Arietta, Victa. Here you go. Get your bets in. 500. Oh, we gotta do that backwards. Arietta, Victa. That's a great name. I know I already said that. 500. Unable to find. I spelled your name wrong. I-R-I-A-R-I-E. Sticky keys. Huh. I'm just gonna copy your name and see if that works. Exclamation point, add points. Don't know why it does not like you. Huh. I'll keep trying. I'm sorry. Either way, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Trying to get to 700, right? We can do it. We can do it. Yeah, I'll get you those credits. I'll keep trying. Streamlabs can be really shitty. That is a net that Tommy is casting right now with the Z95s. That is scary. And I'm, unfortunately, everything else is just kind of far away. That down there at the bottom corner, that rock, that fat rock is in the way. But we do know that every ship has to clear their stress next turn. And the E-Wing out there, without any tokens, did the boost. And we have a 1 forward. I'm not sure if that's going to be in range of green. It's going to just sit there with a focus. Yeah, that arc is left out there to die for sure. Needs help from its friends. Excuse me. And here comes the friends. 3 bank from Wolf. Guys, this game is going to be absolutely bloody beyond belief. Hawk triggers, those are going to be the strain tokens to boost or barrel roll if they did a 3 to 5 maneuver. I believe that's what Hawk's ability is. Hawk. At the start of the end phase, each friendly ship adds range 0 to 1 that has a revealed maneuver of speed 3 to 5, which they are going fast. May gain 1 strain token to perform a barrel roll or boost action. That's exciting. I'm excited to see this. I'm just testing the dice cam here. Don't have an input for the dice cam right now. Why is that? Let's see. That's strange. Alright, we don't have shots, so I will... Boo, bots. Get out of here, bots! I don't want to become famous. I've never wanted to become famous. Alright, I will be right back, guys. I'm going to check on the dice cam. BRB. Not working right now. Thankfully, no shots yet. So, let's see. What is the root of this problem this time? It's always something. Everything is just out right now. You guys are wondering, where's this camera? I turned it off for a second. All right, I will let you guys know what's going on here. Let's just take a look at the dice box really quick while I figure out what's happening. It's the shot from the 104th. Spinning for 3. And that's 2 just going in to green. That's half points. I love that. I think we have the dice cam back up, though. Maybe. No? It says it's working. Hey, thank you so much for the sub. Sorry, you guys. I am trying to figure out why the dice cam is not working. And the knave. Damage was onto the knave. Sorry, I said half points. It's 1 from half. Ouch, and Ewing taking that much damage early. Here's that shot, though. Back. This is an ion missile shot. And then this is kind of what I had. Wow, okay. That's a guaranteed damage, at least. Does not get the evade. And that's an ionized yellow. Good luck boosting or barrel rolling. And no more shots. E-Wings rolling back greens? Never. Right, dude? Seriously. Give me a break rolling those greens. Alright, let's try one more thing. Man, I hate it when technology just stops working. You're not supposed to stop. You're supposed to always come through in the clutch. And I will update the overlay here in a second. Got a couple of things going on in front of me here. So we have a damage onto yellow and an ionized yellow. Oh my god, why is the dice cam not working? Are you serious right now? What a joke. Bizarre. Very bizarre. Have you tried turning it off and back on again? Don't mind me, guys. Just struggling over here. One sec, guys. You guys hear that constantly going off? That's me trying to get the dice cam to work. Alright. Alright. Whew! I'm sweating. Last call for the dice cam. Can't tell if it's working or not. Man, I can't catch a break. It's just not working now. Alright. It's been a long time since I've had issues with the dice cam. one of those things where, like, maybe I needed to restart OBS. I usually test it, but it's never had a problem. Is it plugged in? Oh, yeah, it's plugged in. It is plugged in for sure. Unless my cat, like, chewed on the cable, but that's not the case. So I'm not sure what the deal is. Try plugging it in somewhere else. See if that works. I'm sure you guys can hear the input sound, which means that it's plugged in. It says setting up device. Alright. Let's get back to the game. That's more important. Device is ready. Thank you. It's not going to work though. Color range, flip vertically. No. Anyways, how are you guys doing? This is not a favorable position for the Manchiken, that's for sure. It's not looking good. You thought it was your computer? Yeah. Fair enough. Alright, where am I? Let's get my video back. Dice cam. This really pisses me off. You guys have no idea. Let's see. OBS virtual camera. Here we go. It's working! It's working! It's working! It's working! It's working! Alright. Oh, wow. Now my camera freezes. Oh, this is a bad... I'm not meant to stream X-Wing. I'm clearly not meant to stream X-Wing on Fridays. That's why I never do it, because it's a curse. Alright, you piece of crap. Yeah, I'll break it down for you. I'll break down XVT here in just a second. I just need to just struggle a little bit more. And I will break that down for you. There you go. That's the camera we want to use. You like my hat, though? There we go. All right. Cool. Oh, good. You guys couldn't see that. Okay. Oh. You guys just want to see how... Can you guys see how sweaty I am? I don't know if it's obvious, but I'm, like, super sweaty now. All right. Killbox McGee. Yellow. Not looking good. Everyone focuses. Except for a couple of bumps. We got a barrel roll from red there as well. Yeah, I don't even know what the cats are doing right now. I guess they're, like, grooming each other. It's like, whoa, get a room. So XVT stands for X-Wing Virtual Tournament. Megasilver on the left is the TO for it. Exclamation point XVT here if you guys want to learn more about it, but essentially it's a four round 1 round a week event broken up between TTS and Vassal, so there are leagues or tournaments for both. This is season 16, round 1. Each player has to submit a pilot from initiative 1 through 6, and all of the players must build a list featuring a pilot that was submitted in that player pool. Otherwise, they don't have any other list building restrictions. The other rules are a round counter / 75-minute timer, road rules, and half points are scored and kept. So. Yeah, dude, that was bad. I'm sorry, you guys. That is frustrating and embarrassing because I usually have my shit together, but I guess it was just not today. Not today. Let's see. There it is. Nice! Nice. There it is. We can get the GD overlay. Dice cam is up. Clearing the stress with the 1 forward is Hawk. Gonna take a focus. Now you're just hoping to initiative kill like 2 ships. I mean, the good news for yellow, if this is even good news, is that looks like you got bullseye there with Shock T as well. Is that you can't die because they're all gonna be ion missile shots, and you have a lot of health. The bad news is you're gonna continuously get ionized until you're dead. Probably another couple of turns of that. Shock T is gonna do what Actuses do and take an evade because they're afraid of taking any damage, because if they do, they die immediately. Here we go. Checking with Hawk. Has red, blue, and pink, or like fuchsia, in arc, but red is at range 2, the other are range 3. I think you shoot into red. Unless you're really confident that you can kill red with the other ships. So here's the roll from Hawk. I don't know who he was shooting at. Shot at blue. He pinged blue. So that's a hit. And blue rolls that evade. Safe. And now the next... he is using Ghost Company here. Because he is focused, he can perform a bonus attack. Now he's shooting at red. Here is the roll. 2 dice, primary attack from the bowtie arc of the lat, and whips. Rip. Let's get some rips in the chat, guys. For those of you that are following, you should have access to the rip. Rip, rip, rip for that roll. And rolls double evades. Oh, no, just 1. TTS is freezing on me, I guess, for a second there. Yeah, a big rip. Man. All right. Who's next? Who's next? First player this time, it does matter. It did shift over. I was too busy on the struggle bus. I had just gotten off right after they did the road roll-off. So it is now TheManchiken who's first player for this turn. So yellow is going to be able to shoot before everyone else. Or before the E-Wing, at least. To the E-Wing, sadly, the E-Wing is obstructed going into yellow, and yellow will not have a shot on the E-Wing. So just the 3 Zs in front of him. Decisions, though. They're making decisions. That is range... It's like that's range 1. Into both blue and red. You really need to kill something here. Who's it gonna be? We are deciding. We are deciding. Everyone's range 2. I mean, within range 2, at least. Range 1. Into red. 4 dice. Wolf gets that reroll with that charge, with his ability. Here's the roll. We get some a good-looking roll there. This is this is the roll that Wolf likes. That is a hit, a crit. I think that's 2 hits and a crit there. Gonna spend the charge to reroll 1, hoping for blank to blank. Still, that's a guaranteed damage. And spending to avoid taking a crit. There it is. I guess either way you don't. It goes onto the shields. So red only takes a measly 1 shield there. Not fun. I don't know what's going on. He hasn't assigned the damage yet. Ooh, just misses bullseye, it looks like. Who we got? Not sure what's going on right now. Sorry, guys. He hasn't taken the damage, though. Should be a shield on red. Okay. He rolled too many dice, so what happened? Oh, I'm sorry, brown and red. I'm looking at brown that looks kind of like red. There we go. Oh. Yep, brown. I never liked that TTS defaults that as one of the colors. Brown is, it's just hard to see at this vantage. That's a damage card going through. It is face up. And is that a direct? It is a fuel leak. All right. Fuel leak. Yeah, you're right. Red is at the top of the board. I apologize. I kind of forgot. Red is a little bit out of the fight right now, so my eyes are super focused on the bottom left corner. Me? Making mistakes? Never. Yeah, I'm not sure either. It's a weird, like, default color. So that is brown with one hole left. So points there for the Manchiken. Here is the roll from the yellow. From yellow. That's 2 hits. Into brown. Trying to kill brown. Just like, get this guy out of here. Reroll with fire convergence for a crit. That's a guaranteed kill. And of course he rolls natty evades. Why the hell not? That is a dead brown. Now I can't possibly get them confused, but of course, as is customary, Wilhelm screams. For a dead brown, 24 points to zip. Now we start with the I2 Knave E-Wing. Got some options, but they're obstructed. That's really good for the Manchiken. What a name, the Manchiken. Oh boy. Who do we go into? I think you still shoot in yellow. It's a 1 agility ship. It's kind of an easy decision to make, really. You don't love that it's obstructed. You don't get the gas cloud conversion anymore. So here's 3 dice. Going to fire control for a blank to blank. That's just 1. Just hope for that evade. You don't get it. And I think you just take 1 here. I mean, you have a chance to... He's spending. Okay. No damage. Oh, he's bringing it back. He's taking it away. Alright, no damage on yellow. Changing it to an evade. Okay, okay. Next. From all the way to the back, we have the yellow Z. Has range 3 unobstructed onto Wolf, range 3 obstructed onto Shock T, and range 2 obstructed on to the 104th Battalion. Here is the ion missile shot. Spending for 2. This is where targeting synchronizer can be kind of crappy, because you do wish you had the lock. Double evades! Alright! Yellow. Saying, not this time. Still a few more shots coming in, but that's big. That's Big's Dark Lighter. Oh, that was really bad. Range 2 now. Ion missiles. There it is, spending the charge. They have 3 charges. They're so cheap. They're 2 points, guys. It's so cheap. And there we go. No focus, though, so still just 2. And blanks. So that is going to be a shield and 1 ion. Needs 2 to be ionized. Not ionized yet. 1 shield left on yellow. Oh my, what will happen here? Will yellow suffer the fate of a 1 agility medium-based ship against ion missiles? Or will luck prevail? Here we go. Targeting synchronizer, spending the charge. No lock. Just 3 dice. Just the natty gods on your side. And once again, rolling a blank in there. That's it. It's just a crit. And crits are not dealt as face-up damage cards with ion missiles, or any ion shot, rather. They're just making sure targeting synchronizer works. It is within range. Fat 1, can you get the evade? Can you get the single die evade? Doesn't. Takes 1 more. Should be 1 away from half at this point. Oh, they are... Oh, no, they are 6. They are 6 health whole, so 2 away. Here we go. Spending the charge again. This is going to be from blue. And absolutely nothing. Oh my, green now. This is the last shot here. If you don't ionize yellow here, what are you even doing? That's the second charge here from green. Just has 1 left. Oh no! Folks, this is why I don't even care for the targeting synchronizer thing with the E-Wings. I just don't. Luck will not be on your side often enough for it to be worth it. Still takes the damage, but guys, yellow's unionized. That's amazing. Hold on. Gotta switch to my full screen reaction here. Crazy. Unbelievable. I can't believe yellow is, yep, the 104th Battalion. That's gonna be the MVP of the game. I'm calling it right now. And I'm not just saying that because I put all of my money on the Republic. Not just saying. I'm not just saying that. I think it always matters. I mean, having the decision to where you get to move is a big deal. So not being predictable here is big. I mean, it's not the biggest, but what's up, Colfax? Dude, I'm excited to see, man. It's only a couple of weeks. Play some real life X-Wing. We got our tournament coming up on the 18th. We're live streaming that entire event. It's gonna be 6 rounds of X-Wing live streamed, and you bet we'll be doing some giveaways. Does it not let you redeem bingo? What? Ooh, there we go. That's a bingo. Just a little delay there. Yeah, it'll be a good time. Streamlabs being Streamlabs, man. Forever clutch. You have a local event that Saturday too? Damn, well you'll just have to have your phone out watching 312 while you table everyone with your janky Republic list. With your 104th Battalion jank list. So now with the single ion token, is allowed to just dial on whatever maneuver he wants. And, but because he didn't do a 3 to 5, he cannot do a barrel roll or a boost for the strain. So they're planning now, and then we'll get the road roll. See who the road warrior will be for this next round. You also found a way you don't have to pay any tolls. That's awesome. Do you have a place you're able to stay, or are you just gonna like take a real late night train or bus back? Or are you driving? I think you're driving, right? Yeah. Obviously, you wouldn't worry about tolls if you're taking a train or a bus. Yeah, it makes sense. If I just thought for a second, it would make sense. Cool. It's not too long of a drive. It's a bit of a trip, but it's worth it. You know? But that's good. Tolls suck. They've gotten so, especially at least in California. I don't know much about the toll politics here in Chicago. My brain dude, I don't know what's wrong with my brain, but I get things right and then I screw things up. And I'm like, why did I screw that up? That was a really simple thing. I just completely butchered it. My brain is like the dice cam. It works most of the time, but sometimes it shuts off. That's how far it was from. Oh, South Bend. Yeah, Joel Springle lives in South Bend. He's actually coming to the tournament too, so I get to meet a few of our Discord peeps. I'm really hyped about it. Road roll, and we got a crit result there. So it's staying on the right. TheManchiken wins that roll-off. Congratulations, you are the winner, or as AMG would say, the loser. Because being first player is really bad, according to AMG. Being first player is crippling, and you're guaranteed to lose. Guaranteed to lose. I'm not salty at all. It's fine. I think road will be okay, but I just like the reasoning is just like, what? Alright, I digress. Clearing all the tokens, taking a focus, getting in the way. Too hard, slamming into the side there of the 104th Battalion. Yellow, our favorite pilot in this game. One forward there, taking the focus. Two bank. Do you barrel roll here? You just take a focus, yeah. Good call. And then it's going to go to yellow. Oof. Ouch. I don't know why he did a one forward there. That's... I mean, might as well have been ionized. Yeah, he's dead. He's super dead. Rolling for the strain, though. The E-Wing has already taken 2 and takes the strain. I want to see Wolf just, like, hook a 3 hard. Just for violence sake. Gotta go play. Yeah, of course. Thanks for stopping by anytime. You'll be able to watch the VOD. I'm going to try to get this on YouTube within a day or two. These games are important to fast track to YouTube. I am getting through the backlog. We don't have much left that hasn't been posted on YouTube. And if you guys are around tonight and want to chill, I'm playing Battlefront 2 Classic 2005, like I usually do, or one of the games that I've usually played Friday night. So after this game, I'm going to take like a 5-minute break to get some water, switch over to the Battlefront stream. So I will stop being live for a moment. I'll switch over to that, and we'll roll into our little after-show Battlefront 2. So if you guys want to chill and watch some classic Star Wars gameplay, I'll be doing that after this. And then more X-Wing tomorrow night, 7 o'clock and 8:30. So I know I've mentioned the league playoffs being on the 12th of December. We are postponing that because too many people in the top of our bracket cannot play because of obligations. So we're going to push it to January. So that is just a heads up there. So starting off with Hound. And Tommy really got him good there with the blocks. He can't really do anything this round. It's pretty brutal. I mean, Wolf, I think, has a range 1 shot into blue. He can roll an extra die out the back, so hope for some luck there, I guess. But blue's not a threat. He's not shooting anyone, so. And 1 crit. Hawk. I think I called him Hound. Hawk. No damage. And no one else can shoot except for Wolf out the back. Bonus attack. Double eyeballs. Spending for 2. And double evades. Ugh. And Clone Commander Cody for the strain, which could be big here, because Wolf. You're actually not mad about the natties there, because you get that strain out there. Here's Wolf. You hope it's range 1. I'm pretty sure it is. It is, by a bit. So now, all you have... You do have fire convergence as well, so you got some mods. There it is. Recovering the charge to roll an extra die out the back. So instead of 3 at range 1, it becomes 4. On a strained Z95 with the focus, it's just 1 agility for this shot. What do you give me? Wolf? Ooh, not bad. Fire convergence, those 2 eyeballs. There it is, spending that second charge. You gotta, yeah, re-roll both for sure. Try to get 4 here. Oh, man. Double blanks. That's 2 going through. It's half points onto blue, but wow. That was your chance right there, right? Get some extra points. I mean, you get half there, but only 36 points so far. And here come the painful shots back. Oh, ooh. You know what? I didn't realize Shakti, yeah, Shakti flipped around here. I thought she was bumped because of the target lock looks like a bumped text. But we can see that Arc is hiding underneath all the tokens. So Shakti has a bullseye shot here. 4 dice, range 1. There you go. So at least you're going to get a kill here before yellow goes to Pain Town. Spending her second force, debating it. You need to... Not going to... Oh, it does, actually. Okay, just a little late there. Dies. Bye. Bye-bye. Blue goes down, but blue wasn't going to shoot, so you would have preferred to have taken something off that could have shot into yellow here. Regardless, a kill is a kill. 48-0. TheManchiken still maintains a lead. Blue's deleted now. So 2 Z95s deleted from the game. Checking Arc here now for yellow shot. Does have range 1 into the other yellow. Yellow on yellow action. That's 4 dice. Let's see what you can get here. Oh, man. 1 crit. And because of the strain, takes the damage. They're rolling a blank. Yellow taking a shield. And here we go. The E-Wing with the target lock. Range 1. 5 hull left on yellow. 1 away from half. Tommy really looking to finish off this Arc 170. Not a great start. Well, you got 2 and 2. The 2 blanks, you got 2 hits. Hit crit, spend the lock. You expect to get a 3rd hit here after doing so. Don't know if there should be any hesitation here. I think he's just asking how much damage is left. If it's worth spending the lock. Yeah, you do it all day. Either way, the end goal is to kill this ship. Tommy getting 4. 3 hits and a crit there. That's a guaranteed hit crit going through. Do you get the single evade? He does. Hit crit. Down to 2. The crit is a direct hit. And all of a sudden, down to 1 hull. Oh boy. So that's 21 points for Tommy now. Megasilver here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 hole left. And still 2 shots coming through. That's range 1, it looks like. Oh, it is just it's barely range 2. There's the 2 dice. And eyeball and a blank spends for a hit. Do you get the natty single evade? Oh, yes, he does! He's safe! Oh, man. Still more shots coming in. Oh, man. Range 1 here into Shakti, who still has the focus from spending her force earlier to keep it. What say you? How does 2 hits and an eyeball sound? Spend for 3. Shakti needs to roll paint here. What kind of paint is on these dice? Alright, taking 1. It's just the fact that the Actus right there, if the Actus blanked out, dead. Like, just rough. God. Next shot. Range 2 into... Where do you go? He's going into Shock T. Range 1 into Shock T here. She still has her focus token. Oh my! Megasilver's dice just... It's just lopsided with the dice luck right now. Lives, spends the focus, and gets out of it. Oh, man. It was clench time for Shock T there. And then we're going to wrap it up with green, who should be able to kill yellow here, unless he decides to shoot at Hawk for some reason. Oh boy. I'm not sure what we're waiting for. You have to kill yellow. I mean, you have to. He's got to go. Here we go. Range 1. Yep. That guarantees a kill there. That is 2 hits. I know. Can you imagine though if green blanked out there? Which it would have been weird. Of course, he gets the evade and enough to die. Yeah, I mean, if he blanked out there, he's still been rolling pretty well, like a bit above average. So like, I mean, it's frustrating, but yeah, you always expect to get the kill there. So now we got ourselves a game. It's a 6-point game. I still like the Republic's chances. Because blue had still had 2 charges left in the ion missiles. Green only has 1 left. And then yellow, red still have 2. Fuchsia still has 2. And the E-Wing is 1 away. If you get the E-Wing out of this game, and it's going to be real hard to finish off the Republic here. So now, where does everyone go? Well, the E-Wing is only strained. So I'd imagine we'd probably get like a too hard. You want to take a focus here. I probably a 1 bank from green, 1 bank from red. I would think you try to block with yellow with like a 3 bank or a hard turn and a barrel roll, and then a K turn. I'd imagine we see from Fuchsia. Wolf. I think Wolf just does a 1 straight. Honestly, you could bank if you're worried about getting blocked somehow. And Shock T is in a weird spot. She could get blocked pretty easily here, so you have to keep that in mind if you're the TheManchiken. Plan your maneuvers here, knowing that the Z95's #1 goal is to prevent you from doing actions. 4K from Wolf also makes sense, given he also has the reroll with his ability, and he can get his front arc back in this game. A one straight sets up the 4K for the next turn. It's not terrible, but I think the 4K is probably more likely to happen here. So we'll see what ends up happening. Watch him do like a 3 hard. Yeah, and Shock T is stressed, so she already did do a red maneuver the last turn. But kept the force though, is not able to do her ability here. Yellow Z could block a 4K? Maybe, yeah, right. I don't know, is the 3 hard red on the Z95? How far does it get you? I don't even know if it gets you far enough. Alright, they are almost ready to go here. Road no longer plays a factor. There is no initiative 2 overlap anymore, so they don't need to worry about rolling the dice. Like the Jordan era bowls, you gotta take Patrick E-Wing out of the... that's funny. I have made a list called Patrick E-Wing before. It's just like I mean, they're rolling still. What's the point of rolling dice? Actually, this is a good topic of conversation. Would you guys even bother doing this if there was no overlap? I don't. To me, I just at that point, I think it's kind of a waste of time. Hopefully, they add a clarification like if it doesn't matter, don't do it. So there's only it's all 1s and a 2 for Megasilver, and there's no more 2 left. So. If there's no overlap, yeah, I mean, it matters for like fate triggers for like timing windows, but I don't think there's no special stuff for Megasilver. There's no start of engagement, no end phase, no system phase. Yeah, it's just it's just like a waste of time. If you're playing a timed match, these games are all time sensitive, right? They're competitive. I mean, there isn't a more colossal waste of time than rolling the dice for funsies, like. I don't mean to sound so harsh. I'm trying to understand like what the need is for doing it. And again, I hope they add a clarification that you don't need to be doing it if it doesn't matter. I mean, it's quick, but it's like you could tie and then you're like resolving road a lot longer, and you never needed to do it in the first place. I mean, sure, if it's for practice sake, that's fine, but I don't know. It's gonna be hard to convince me that you need to do it, even though it's not, it's new. Hopefully they don't do the bumping rules thing. I think that's really dumb. I'm hoping that that gets butchered by the playtesting, because there's just so much stuff that can break if they add that to the game. So. I'm giving Atomic Mass Games a chance, but I will be pretty harsh when I say that they would be idiots if they thought that it was a good idea to make bumping and shooting range 0 with focus tokens a good idea. Just foolish idea. Just does not belong in this game. It never will belong in this game. Other than that, it's fine. I'm not a total AMG hater. Just think that they really need to step back and realize that it's a bad idea. It's not... No one is on board with it. They really should put their hands on the pulse for that. Shakti does jump over, though, and clears the stress. Okay. Very nice. You just boost, and you get out of red. That's a good move. You called the 4K as well. Arietta Victa calling the 4K. So here's the thing, guys. This is what I'm going to ask you, all right? If there was an election tomorrow, just I know, entertain this wild idea, and on the ballot was road and RPO, okay? All the other rules changes would be the same, so the half points thing would be for both, like that stuff would be the same. What would you cast your vote for if there were no outside factors, okay? Which one would you want to be stuck playing with? Would you cast your ballot for RPO, or would you go for road? If you had the choice and everyone had to pick the way the game's going to be, just like you have to be stuck with a president for a while. I think I'd do RPO in a heartbeat if I had to choose. Again, road is like it's fine. I play Rebels. I build a 200 with my Rebel lists. I never liked bidding. I thought it was a unfortunate part of the game. Down, like that. Some of you guys are saying road. But, I mean, worth trying. Again, this is a hypothetical where you're stuck with it for, like, years. So, like, just think about, like, is worth trying enough to commit to if you had the opportunity to, like, cast a vote. I'm not like fishing for anything. I just want to know what you guys think. 2 evades. Safe. Strained. That's good for a wolf shot. Bonus attack time. I think the E-Wing has a focus token out there. Don't see it though. Oh. RPO doesn't exist. So I mean, technically, road is unofficial as well. So that's not really a part of like the hypothetical situation. It's like if you had to pick one way to play the game. I agree with that. Yeah, Hawk's definitely going to take a bit of damage. I agree with what Arietta Victa says. I mean, it doesn't... But then again, you also can't really list build to anticipate that you're going to win that random roll-off at the beginning. So I don't think it's necessarily, like, crippling. Because you still don't know. Like, you can't bet on winning, on being first player or second player. You just hope. So this was a shot into the Strained Z, who rolled an evade, but the reroll, so it's going to be hit crit, or 2 hits technically. It's going to be 2 shields. Rolled the blank. Shields down, a little bit more of a cushion here, just 18 points, not a ton. Range 3 onto Hawk from the E-Wing. Has Hawk locked. I mean, Initiative 4s, it's going to be huge, because there's so many I4s that are getting, like, we've been in an Initiative 4 meta for a while now. So it's really going to be huge for the Initiative 4s. The I5s and the I6s, the overlap will be, like, it's a toss-up. So we got a shield down on Hawk so far. 1 damage going through from the E-Wing. Next shot. Got range 3 obstructed, or range 3 into Shock T. Oh, that's why he's stressed without focus. He linked actions. So he can get an extra lock. Going into Shock T. Ion missiles. RIP! Jeez, man. Targeting synchronizer is not that good. It's just not good. Yeah, lots of saddies with ion missiles so far. All things considered, only 1 time has the ship's been ionized this game. Seriously though, yeah, all the primary shots have been great, but whiffing on the missiles, which is the whole point. Otherwise, you would never think about taking Z95s. Another double blanks. It rolls the evade. Very nice. Good job, Hawk. So weird. 15 minutes left in this game. You do have to like the Manchiken's odds, especially again, because the E-Wing is 1 away from half. That's a decent amount of points waiting there for the Manchiken. Just love that name. And the Z95s just will struggle with clearing those red tokens. The E-Wing without R4 Astromech can only 1 bank to clear stress, otherwise has to go 1, 2, 3, or 4 straight. R4 is just so... It's a game changer with that dial. It's so strong. Shock T definitely in a better spot. Can get turned around. See if we see like a system phase barrel roll and then like a hard turn in, or if we just get a sloop. The sloop, though, is pretty close to the rock. We might see a system phase shenanigan here. So win condition for Tommy. Get 1 more on Shock T. That's a decent amount of points. She's just 1 from half. Otherwise, everything else is very healthy. It's going to take a lot to get half points on Wolf or on Hawk. You need 4 more damage to get half points on Hawk. Hawk is the most expensive by a margin. at 63 points. There are situations where it is inherently better to be first, and situations it's inherently better to be second. Sometimes those situations alternate from turn to turn. Road seems the most fair way to ensure no player gains an advantage from perfect knowledge of board state. But was having perfect knowledge of board state like bad? I think the interesting thing that the conversations that we have is that like a lot of the things that we're citing like were never truly like a huge problem. Bidding was a huge problem. Guaranteeing you were first or second player was a problem. And they're rolling again for funsies. Double crits. Good job. Megasilver's first player. But I don't disagree with that. I mean, like, I think it definitely eradicates certain aces from the game. If there's the mirror match, right? Like, we're talking, I'm probably more so the I5s and the I6s, because there's just not that many I6s in the game still. But the I5s, it can be tough for some of them. But, like, people like, Zori or, like, Poe, or, like, the high initiative aces that have never cared and won't care, they're fine. Vader is fine. Fen Rao, fine. There are plenty of pilots, I6s especially, that are they don't care. Is this XVT? It is, yeah. I see up there, up top, you got XVT. So, Season 16, Round 1. We got ourselves a good game, too. The dice cam wasn't working, and I was constantly unplugging and plugging in my laptop to try to get it to work, and it finally worked. So, when I upload this to YouTube, there will be a couple minutes of cringe. So you'll hear the dun, 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 like me trying to plug it in and just like struggling. It's okay, I don't read either. You're fine. It kind of blends in a little bit in a way. Yeah. So if you go ahead and check out Tommy's Patreon, check out the XVT Discord. If you guys like to play organized play X-Wing, Tommy does a great job of putting together events for the community, a lot of virtual tournaments. That's the X-Wing virtual tournaments. That's what XVT stands for. So, trying to block here, but a 1 forward from Wolf should clear. Oh, you're in the event? Very cool. Well, yeah, if any of you guys are new here, and you haven't hated what you've seen so far, consider giving us a follow. We're trying to get to 700 followers. We do a ton of giveaways. We're actually streaming 2 more games of X-Wing tomorrow. One game is our own league, and then List Chaos as well. Just random lists being played on stream. It's a good time. Clears the stress, Wolf, but I don't think... This doesn't have front arc, though, on... It's the E-Wing. That's good for Megasilver here. And there's the purple talon roll. Okay. I forgot that they had that on their dial for a moment. Gonna go all the way forward here. Good news about this maneuver is you, even though you lose a force, you still get to do an action. It just pains my heart to see you struggle so much. Does it, though? It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Like, it's so bad. I mean, to be fair, that wasn't necessarily my fault. It just wasn't working. But, like, the fact that I had to, like, step away and then you just heard me, like, trying to, like, I had no room. Like, behind where my computer is, I have, like, this much space to be able to, like, grab all my cables and unplug and plug everything back in. So it was like a maze for a second trying to squeeze through and get that done. But it seemed to work. Here we go. They're all obstructed options except for the range one into green, which I feel like you should shoot at green. Green has no more ion missiles left. Choices, decisions, decisions. Go for the strain on pink, then try to damage green. Well, here is the shot. You really don't want to spend your focus because you don't get to bonus attack. But no results will be neutralized. Grabbed a third die for some reason. Oh, it's range. It's range 1 into green, okay. This is the bonus attack. Got it. Spend for 3. Guaranteed to damage. Green rolls. Evade blank. That's going to be 2 damage. More points. Here we go with Wolf. Yeah, it doesn't have the E-Wing. Range 2 onto Pink, who's 2 from dead. Focus is still on green right now. I don't know if there's any way you can kill a ship with this shot, but why not try? Yep, going for range 2 into Pink. So you're saying there's a chance. You like your odds shooting into Pink here. Does have the focus and just gonna burn it, I think. You just... Oh, spending a lock. That did not work out. What? Oh, did he not mean to reroll? Okay, I think he meant to spend. I'm like, what's going on? And that's gonna be a dead Pink. Yeah, I think he hit the wrong button, but I was really confused by that. I'm like, nope, that's not how that works. Bye-bye, Pink. It's like this is pretty much a done deal here. Range 3 from Shock T has the shot into the E-Wing. He's relatively new to TTS. Doing a good job, though. That's fine. I was very dramatic when I said that. I was like, what? I was just like I thought he spent the lock and then spent the focus. I'm like, like retroactively, like, oh, I'll just go back to what I had before. Hey, everyone has their first game on TTS, you know? Some people, it was a long time ago. But it's good to get more people playing X-Wing on TTS. Hopefully that translates into in-person X-Wing, because eventually we'll be doing that again. Yeah, for sure. It takes a while. Not everyone could be like Colfax, where they're setting their dials as the engagement phase is happening. Just like so far advanced above everyone else. Debating on spending the Force here. Why not? Is gonna get shot though twice. Just has an evade. There is a world where she dies. And that is gonna be damage going through. Yellow. Half points. Oh, wait, no, wrong ship. He flipped it back. Oh, he's debating on keeping the focus, spending it. He's spending it. He's safe. You're going to be seeing that in real life soon? I look forward to that. I'm definitely going to get you on stream, for sure. I have everything we need. I have the dice cam. I have, like, guys, I have, like, a $1,200 camera that's sitting in a bin that I bought for this, and then I got the camera that Sam uses from the Candid Clarinetist, and that camera, that $1,200 camera, sits in a bin, and I use it for the dice cam. Nothing else. It's really lame, actually. 4 hits, but it looks good. It's a good-looking dice cam. Great shot from the E-Wing, and that's just 4 just cascading into Wolf. Jeez. Again, these primary shots have been money for Megasilver. 1 away from half. That'll get him some points. If you set dials fast. Unfortunately, like, some people are gonna take a long time. You set your dials and you'll be waiting for like I set my dials pretty fast, so I like twiddle my thumbs for like 2 or 3 minutes, just like waiting for the other person to be ready. I'm like too fast. There's more points into yellow there. Who shot yellow, though? Helps. It does help with the mind games, for sure. And back to dials. And you're already set. Yeah. God damn it, Colfax. So true though. I would totally, that would mess me up for sure. I'd be like, what? Yeah, Sam has been busy working, taking a break from streaming. I think he was feeling a little like burnt out. Just he started just getting really busy and wanted to he just moved into a new house with his wife, so just focusing on the real things. Whereas I don't focus on real things. I focus on virtual things. He'll be back though. You always ran a really good stream. Yeah, he's a busy guy. Crit eyeball and a blank, spending the focus for hit crit. That is obstructed. Taking a shield. Man, it's just so hard to get damage through on these things. You would have thought everyone favored Tommy here, but it's looking good for the Republic. Next shot. Spending. That's the range 1 shot from green. Nice shot. All the primaries doing good. Just one. It's guaranteed damage going through. It all goes through. And that's half points. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, Tommy takes a 3-point lead. What's the crit? Crit is a damaged engine. Oh boy. We got one more round left. One more damage on Shock T as well. Oh, when did that happen? Well, there we go. A little bit more of a lead. Still within reach for both players, but Tommy's got a bit of a lead. Good call. Sorry about that. One less on Wolf. Wolf. Well, Wolf took 4 hits, so he took 3 shields and a damage card. Does he... Oh, I double-clicked. Cool. There we go. It's a freaking 1-point game. It all, when the scorekeeper gets his shit together, you'll realize that it is a really freaking close game. I don't think I have anything else wrong, but correct me if I do have wrong. Is the scorekeeper not knowing the points as a third-party spectator board state like malfeasance? Probably. In my book, it would be. Still a swing though, because that's a 1-point lead. This is the last round, guaranteed. So, can you get half points on the E-Wing? Everything else but red has taken half. I mean, I do like where the position of everyone's ships here for Manchiken. It's like bingo all over again. Dude, bingo can be hard to track, man. I have my good days, I have my bad days. I mean, I do it to myself. I put all these things on the board. I'm like, alright, you just have to keep track of like 6 things. You'll be fine. It's like, what if I can't even keep track of 1 thing? It's like, you're fine. Just keep track of 6 things anyways. That is it. This is the last round, folks. Shock T's 1 from dead. But thankfully, only yellow is squaring off facing Shock T here. Would you like any tea? Shock T. More chicken than man, twisted and delicious. It is coming down to it. Final round. Who will take it? Who will be victorious? This is it. Any damage is gonna swing here. It's going to swing. But thankfully, half points has been scored for everything but Wolf. So Wolf needs to not take half points here. And if he does, he needs to take half points with him. Oh, so much. What is going to happen? Dude, close games on stream, there's nothing better. It's like erotic. It's like, whoa, he didn't need to go that far with it. No, it is. It is going to be hard for him to get good shots on Wolf. I would imagine like a sloop. But a sloop is kind of bold because Wolf could just one straight take a focus and hit you really hard. So like, does a 2 hard clear? I don't think so. Alright, road roll. Eyeballs. Eyeball hit blank. 3 hits. I'm not... Doesn't matter. But for those keeping score at home, Megasilver's still first point. Comes down to this, folks. The first dial was revealed. We get a 4K. Don't know if green is going to be able to shoot anybody. A 2 hard. From yellow. Does yellow barrel roll or just stay there with the focus? It has the barrel roll menu open. Could have assisted. Yeah, he could have. I don't think we saw any system phase reposition this entire game from Shock T. If we did, it was like the first couple rounds. We're also only on round 7, by the way, so definitely got through to time first. No strain. Sloops! There it is! Yeah, I mean, 1 forward all day with Wolf. Let's take a focus. 1 forward with Wolf, 1 forward from Hound. You can get half points on the E-Wing and probably kill red. Or at least get half on red as well. Let's see where he goes. Oh no, don't tell me he did a 4K. He did a 1 forward. He did a 1 bank! Oh, okay. Hi, yellow. Taking a focus. Huh. 1 forward there is predicted. Taking a focus. I think green doesn't look like green's gonna have a shot here. Hard left with shock. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I'm really curious to see what Shock T does. Taking the focus, but rotated as well. I think that's Ghost Company that lets you do that. And zooms. Does a barrel... You can boost. Boost to get the bullseye. I think the boost fits. You can't... It doesn't look like a barrel roll's gonna fit. Huh. Does the boost fit? Doesn't fit? No, don't think so. Yeah, you're probably right. Oh, man. It's still range 1, though, right? So do you take a focus? Because a lock is going to cost you a force. Well, it might be the angle that's fooling me then. Oh, yeah. No, a boost to the right would not fit. Probably by a quarter of the base, it would overlap. Yep. Focus and hope. I don't know if you can kill red here, because Hound's not gonna, or Hawk's not gonna be able to shoot red, but it's still gonna be range 1, so. They're typing in the chat, but I told them I don't have it open. I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, Rosa didn't hurt, but could have. Yep, it is just a Z95 at the end of the day. So here we go. Could be 2 attacks here. Keeps the focus. Did we see a bonus barrel roll or boost here with Hawk's ability? Yeah, half on the E-Wing is huge here. Wolf has a good chance of getting that done, too, with the extra die. Here we go, starting with the rear shot into green, who has already taken half. 2 hole left. Gonna keep it at 1, I'd imagine. And takes 1. But not dead. That's all that matters for Tommy here. The next shot going into the E-Wing range 2. Fly green, I don't know, just because it was part of his bonus attack, or the first part of his attack. Yeah, he's got Ghost Company. 2 evades. Oh, man. It's gonna be down to Wolf. Oh, his Wolf has spent his charge. That's good. That would be disappointing. Here we go. Range 2 from Wolf. He's going to recover the charge to roll an extra die. He doesn't have a lock, though. So you hope for 3. The roll, I know, right? Yeah, when the evade result just, like, floats up and back down, you're just like, that's not what that would look like in real life. TTS dice, though, I actually, like, think they're super rigged. Like, they're just, like, they're so explosive, like, a lot of the games that I play. Not rigged in terms of anyone's... He got a reroll there for what? Target lock? Hit a lock somewhere? He did. That's it. That's half. Huge. The E-Wing takes a shield. Jumps ahead, 124 to 97. The E-Wing can return favor and get half on Wolf. Let's see what that would get him. Wolf is 25 points. It wouldn't be enough. Half on Wolf is not enough. Be short by just a few points. I think the E-Wing shoots Shock T now. She is in range. It's range 3. Still would not be enough, though. Shock T's going to shoot first. Tommy got excited there. It is obstructed range 1. No, it's obstructed to green. Unobstructed range 1 to red. You're more likely to get... This is tough. It's 3 on 4. But you only need 1 to kill green. If you give up more points, Hawk might be the win condition. Hawk has already taken half. Don't know how you kill Hawk. That's what you mean by win condition. Here's the roll. This is going to be into green. Yeah, you pinged green. Dead. Huh! Oh, that worked out. Oh, man. You love it when it works out, huh? So that, I think, seals the deal. Trying to get half points into Wolf here. You just need 1 more damage. Yeah, I don't know if there's any way to get enough points here. That's it. Roll that evade. Come on, Wolf. Oh! Oh! Denied. The grand denial. Last shot of the game. Nothing for yellow. Here we go from red. You only have 1 shot. It's range 1 into Hawk. It's going to be a bit of trail mix there. That's not going to do anything. It gets a damage through. It's something, but doesn't do much because it's not points. Not enough to win. GG, guys. So the final score, 97 to 136. Congratulations, the man chicken.